Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It is Amir Hussein. We have just surpassed 10,000 subscribers, which is insane to me. I'm super thankful for all the support. It is wild the amount of growth we've had recently, including the Twitter. We've been growing really fast. So I just want to say thank you right off the bat just to get started. So for this entire video, it's going to be very jam-packed as always, and I've been trying to improve the quality of these videos, and I'm trying to top every single video to make the quality better, to spread better information, to talk about the things that matter. So what we're going to be going over today is obviously a project that I think is going to explode, and I'm going to show you guys all of the reasons why. And then also we're just going to be going over a market update. I know there's been a lot of FOMO with NFTs. There's been a lot of FUD with NFTs, and there's been a lot of huge purchases with NFTs. We can see here. So just to show you guys a quick overview of the analytics in the market right now, we see the volume is moving pretty stable. We've seen a lot of big art sales. We've seen a lot of big whale purchases, and we've seen a lot of projects that have been minting and that are selling out, which is a good sign. But also these projects that are selling out, some of them are trash and useless, and some of them are actually solid projects, and I'm going to get into that. So what we've been seeing a lot is a lot of stealth drops, a lot of punk derivatives, and just projects that don't really matter have been selling out. And I want you guys to be very careful with these types of projects because it's just a quick peak and then it just falls right down from there. And you guys got to be careful because if you're trying to liquidate as soon as possible, if you're trying to make a quick flip, that's not going to be possible if you're holding for long term. And a lot of people misconceive what to hold and what to sell and what to flip. So just be careful with that. And then also I just want to get into a few things. Like, you guys got to take it easy. There's really no rush in the market. If you guys want to make a profit, take your time, do your research. There's a lot of videos that I've made. There's no one in this entire NFT space that's going to charge you for a course that's actually made money. Everyone that's charging you for a course is some scammer or some bullshit. I'm telling you, it's all trash. Do not go get some course or whatever. Everything is free. All the great knowledge is free in this space, whether on Twitter, whether on Discord, or whether on YouTube. And I also just want to say that a lot of people who have been successful in this space have made a lot of mistakes. They've lost a lot of money. But one thing that they don't do is once they make those mistakes, they don't do them again. Now, one thing we can't control is FOMO. As we all know, FOMO is a drug. But when FOMO kicks in, you got to have the instincts by building up this experience over time, whether to FOMO in or not. And sometimes FOMO can be a good thing and a bad thing. So you just got to figure out where your balance is, and that's why you have to build the experience in the space. A lot of people are just trying to come in here really quick and make a quick buck, make a quick flip, and I understand that a lot of you guys don't really have time to, immerse yourself into NFTs, but you also have to understand that if you really do immerse yourself into this space, you can really come out with a lot of money. So I do recommend, if you don't have enough time, I recommend that you at least make some time, because everyone has time for something as long as they prioritize it. So, and also I just want to say that a lot of people are not thinking long term, and that goes for people who are flipping, that goes for people who are founders of projects, and that just goes for like the overall community. And a lot of people have been, complaining that people are not thinking long term and all this, but obviously we can see that NFTs are not a liquid thing. But when we think long term, and when we can join like alpha groups or communities or NFT projects that are actually thinking long term, we will be rewarded, and not just rewarded in the sense of realized gains or unrealized gains. We're actually going to be rewarded in the term of building and learning things from communities and actually understanding how the space works through experience. So I do recommend you think long term in this space. You have to have a strategy that is dynamic to both sides. So obviously for me, what I'm doing is picking up blue chips for the long term, and then also I'm trying to flip NFTs on the side. So I'm just trying to do both. And obviously when I'm trying to think on both sides, it really helps me understand what's going on in this market. So I do recommend you guys do that for sure. And there's also no need to start with the high amount of capital. I know a lot of people want to enter this space and they think they need a lot of money, but the truth is that you don't need a high amount of capital. I did not need a high amount of capital. Everybody I know that's actually successful did not start with a high amount of capital. A lot of people that I know in this space really came from nothing, and that's crazy to think about because a lot of us are, in a way better position than we were when we entered the NFT space. So obviously that's good. And then one more thing I want to put out before I get into some other stuff is you got to be careful for a lot of influencers on Twitter that are making these fake giveaways and stuff. I know a lot of you guys want to like win stuff and all that, but there's been a lot of things I've been seeing of like people doing these crazy giveaways of like, oh, I'm giving away a mutant ape and all that stuff. But just be careful, don't be on Twitter all day trying to repost everything and trying to like everyone's post to get a giveaway winner or whatever. But now if we were to take a look at the OpenSea top 100, we can see that since my last video, which was like 3 days ago, the market's changed a lot. And a lot of you guys don't understand that the market changes so fast. So you guys got to stay updated with everything. I tell you guys, stay on Twitter to stay updated for everything. Stay active on Discord to stay updated with everything. But a lot of you don't, and you get left behind. So just to update you guys with what happened, Alex Becker dropped his Neo Tokyo Outer Identities Season 2, And this is basically like the second collection to the Neo Tokyo identities. And right now it's sitting at about like a 6.8 floor, which is crazy to think. And I did actually pick up one of these for about 6 ETH off the secondary. The mint was 1 ETH, and it really threw off a lot of people. People thought it was going to be like some hints or whatever. You were going to have to solve a riddle to get like the whitelist or like to be able to mint these. But no, it was pretty simple. And if we were to take a look here, the items to owner ratio is insane. And there's still lots of activities going on here. If we were to take a look, there's still lots of buyers, lots of people buying over 10 ETH, which is a really great sign. It shows people are really investing into this project, and they see a similar future to what I see for what can happen with this project. So it's basically going to be, if you own a Neo Tokyo Citizen, which is right here, which is about 56 ETH floor, you're going to be able to own a team of Neo Tokyo outer citizens or outer identities, whatever it's called. And you're going to be able to put those people together, own this team of these Neo Tokyo outer identities or outer citizens. And they're going to go on this Twitch tournament or whatever for like $500,000 as a prize. And then everyone's going to whatever. I'm not going to get too much into it. You can do your own research. I'm going to be here rambling for a while if I talk all about it. But that's just that, for example. Then we also have Ape Kids Club holding up on the charts very well. You know, I spoke about them a bunch of times. It's a very well performing project. And now we can just see here, Artifact Studios, their project did very well. And we can see here that it's at a 2.4 floor, but there's a lot of people selling for like over 10 ETH. And it's pretty insane the amount of sales that these guys are having. We can just see tons of sales over 10 ETH, which is wild to think about. A lot of people were getting into this project to strike a home run, and I can tell you a lot of people did. So, you know, that's definitely something that you guys can look into when you guys are getting into these higher level, hyped up projects. If you were to pull a rare NFT out of the project, then you're going to be able to make an insane amount of profit. So that's also something you guys can think about when you're minting into projects. And that's why I say if you're going to mint a project that you have tons of conviction on and the community can agree with you, you can definitely mint more than one if possible on the pre-sale, preferably, and then, you know, come out with a rare NFT randomly or, you know, surprisingly, and then you can maybe go ahead and sell that for triple, quadruple, or maybe even like 10x for what you bought it for. So also we can see Rumble Kong really did take off. I was speaking about this project on Twitter. No one really listened, and it did boom off to like 2.7 ETH floor, which is insane. And then also we got a bunch of other metaverse projects that I was speaking about. I told you guys that a bunch of metaverse projects are going to start popping soon, and you guys better get ready for December. Now we're in December. A bunch of metaverse projects are popping off. People are making insane amount of money. And then we also have some Instagram projects like these. Guys, I really recommend that you like do your research when getting into these projects and search for red flags, because a lot of Instagram projects are showing tons of signs of red flags, and I don't want to like individually call out anyone because I don't want to have to deal with any of the, legal bullshit, but definitely be careful, because a lot of these Instagram projects are just, they drop their project and they say, oh, we're going to do this, but they don't actually do it. And they just take off, take your money, take everyone else's money, and they just go make a whole new project with the same team and everything. And they repeat the process all over again and promote it on Instagram and sell out all over again. So they keep on doing this only for one reason, and that is because it is working. And you guys cannot get, caught up in that train. Stop buying those Instagram projects, guys. You're going to get screwed. And that's not financial advice, guys. This entire video, nothing I say is financial advice. Obviously, we're going to get into some more projects, but here, just for example, like a punk derivative, they're just booming, guys. You guys got to be really careful for those punk derivatives. Now let's get into a project that I think is going to explode. So now let's get into my pet Hooligan. I think this project is going to perform astronomically well, and this is for a few reasons. We can see here today that they had a tweet that said, hey, Alex Becker and Elio Trades, they have a message for you, whatever, da-da-da. And what actually happened is Alex Becker responded to this tweet, and he said, I think he said DM me or something. So it looks like that they're going to have some type of partnership with this project, which obviously anything that Alex Becker touches is going to turn into gold in this NFT space. We can see here they posted 14 hours ago, and they already have like 105,000 views. Insane. So this project is minting tomorrow, I believe. Tomorrow, and then public sales like the day after tomorrow. This is like an animation studio team that is making these insane looking NFTs. And I'm definitely bullish on this. And even before Alex Becker made this tweet or whatever, or he like responded to their tweet, I was extremely bullish on this before any of that happened. So now, like, since this happened, I'm just wildly more bullish on it. And overall, the team looks insanely good, and their Discord is popping off. Their Twitter is popping off wild. You can see the engagement here is crazy. They've grown so fast. And I think I was like the first person to cover this project. And then like they started taking off a little bit after that. But we can see here almost 37,000 members on their Discord. And so if you guys are on the whitelist for this is something that I definitely think can 3, 4, 5, maybe even more X right off the bat, off of mint. And I'm going to be minting this project myself. I'm pretty excited about it. Here's what their NFTs are going to be looking like. So obviously really cool. And I'm not really too sure about everything that's going to be happening with this project, but just because I have a pretty good eye of what to look for with great projects, I can already tell without looking too much into it that this project's going to be performing very well. And we can just see here, you know, an interactive NFT experience. So obviously everything and anything I've ever spoken about was never paid promo, nothing like that. I just am genuinely bullish on this project. So no paid promo, none of that stuff, guys. This entire space is moving very quick, so I'm not promoting a flip. I'm not promoting a long-term hold. All I'm promoting is to do your own research and just understand with what's going on in this space. A lot of projects are just, you know, selling out really quick and then not moving after that. So you have to be very careful, guys. A lot of things are not liquid in the space. I keep on saying that, but a lot of people just keep on getting screwed. So, you know, with everyone that's a winner, there's going to be a person who gets screwed. So just think of it like that. You can't win every single time. And if you at least win like 4 out of the 10 times, which is pretty easy to do, you should be sitting on some profit, you know, because at least a couple of those wins are going to be some pretty nice gains. So just think of it that way. And also I want to get into my friend's project. This is Bento Boy's project called Squishy Squad. They sold out in like, I think 8 or 10 minutes or like 5 minutes. I'm not too sure what the number was, but they sold out so fast. And the floor is already over double from what the mint price was on the first day. So insane. I'm super happy for him. There's tons of people that are going to be selling this project, obviously, right off of mint. But I think as this clears out, this could see something like a 0.2 ETH floor pretty quickly. So I'm extremely excited about him. I know he's going to be doing great things with that project. An extremely driven person. So I know there's going to be amazing stuff coming for that project. And obviously something I can trust in. So overall, guys, market is looking really, you know, just neutral right now. There's a lot of projects selling out, but then there's a lot of projects that are dipping heavily. So I'm not really too clear on what's going to be happening next, but there's just a lot of projects mooning, a lot of projects dipping. So, you know, it's just a give and take in the market right now. I'm not going to give a bullish indication. I'm not going to give a bearish indication, but what's going on with Ethereum right now is a little bit sideways. A lot of people are flooding Ethereum right now, and I think that's just because people want to pick up at a lower price. I'm not too sure. I'm not an Ethereum genius, so don't really count on me for Ethereum price predictions, but I'm just chilling right now. My plan is to hold my Ethereum. My plan is to hold my blue chip NFTs, ride the wave, see what happens, and of course, I'm willing to take all the risks to lose everything. So overall, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure to go subscribe down below. It really improves your health and your mood, scientifically proven. And also, don't forget to go smash the like button, guys. Our videos have been trending. This entire channel has been trending, and the Twitter has been trending, guys. Make sure to go follow me on Twitter and all that good stuff, guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.